What's going on YouTube? This your boy Tay, and welcome back to the channel Tay Trending. So what's going on everybody? Today I just want to talk to y'all about some of the difficulties of starting your own clothing brand from scratch. It's something I've been working on now for a couple of months. I'm really getting into it. I have a lot of pieces. I have some laid out right now that y'all can't see obviously, but I just have a lot in the works, man. I've been going at it strong for I say now at this point, probably about 3-4 months. So I'm definitely still in the beginning stages, learning, developing, and just trying to grow my brand and my business. But really the point of this video, man, was just come and talk to y'all about some of the biggest challenges that I've noticed and I've had to face and overcome within the first couple of months of starting a brand. And I think that some of these challenges that I went through could definitely help some other people who are trying to get started with a brand, just trying to get started, don't really know where to start. I just kind of want to touch on a little bit of all of that in this video and just give as much insight as I can, man. So without further ado, I ain't gonna waste too much time. All right, so for number one, the first thing I have is just understand that whatever you create, you're a business, right? And you need to understand that first and foremost. It's a business, it's a brand, and you have to treat it like that at all times. And basically what that kind of go back to is just never giving up. So if you start with something, you know, if you really believe in it, man, try to see it through and just keep going with it, because you never know where it ultimately could take you in life. You know what I'm saying? I always advise anybody to create your own. Don't ever have a plan to just work for somebody else for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? That should never be your plan. Try to create your own. Try to do what you can for yourself, man, and make a way. Make a way for you, your people, your friends, your family, everybody. And that's always been a goal of mine. So for me, that was always first, man. Just really understanding that it's a business and you have to treat it as such. And that kind of ties me into my first point, which is going to be like your upfront costs and everything like that for your business. So I know for me, I well underestimated my initial investment. So the first thing that you're really going to want to do is figure out what kind of method of printing that you feel like you want to do. So if you want to do shirts, jeans, shorts, whatever it might be, you want to figure out what method that you want to use to create your clothing brand. So there's plenty of different methods. You have heat transfer vinyls with a heat press machine. You have DTG, which is like a direct to garment printing. I have a couple like that. You have embroidery, so you can have embroidery, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The shirt could be embroidery. It's a lot of different methods. They have screen printing, which is another one, which uses like real paint, and you squeegee in the paint into the material. So it's a lot of different methods that you can choose from and pick from. And I feel like you just have to kind of work through all of them and figure out what might be best for you, what might be best for your brand. I feel like that's going to depend on what exactly you're trying to do with your brand. I have a couple shirts that are embroidered. I have a couple shirts that are screen printed. I have a couple that are HTV. I have a mix of kind of everything, to be real with you. And that way it can be costly, for sure. That can definitely be costly, which is one of the challenges that I've dealt with just getting my brand started, is just the upfront cost and the continuous running tab, for sure, especially on vinyl and t-shirts. I had to switch a lot of things around. So once you go through all that, you do all your research. You research the HTV, heat transfer to vinyl. You research screen printing. You're gonna research DTG, the direct garment, embroidery. You're gonna research all of these, figure out what method you might want to take and get started with. Run with that, roll with it, go with it, right? After that, the biggest problem I started running into was I knew for my brand and for my shirts, I really wanted a really good shirt quality. So I was looking for the best shirt quality that you could basically find on the market. So these shirts that I was designing on in the very beginning of my process, they were very expensive. You're talking between $24 to $27 per blank tee. You know what I'm saying? That's before you do any labor, any work, anything like that, right? We're talking about just the blank tee itself alone. Let's just round it up and say 25 right in the middle, $25. Then you gotta buy your material. So if you're doing heat transfer vinyl, you gotta go out and buy vinyl. And once again, if you're just getting started, you're probably not gonna be doing wholesale vinyl because you're just getting started, you're just learning. So you'll probably go somewhere like a Target, Michael's, an arts and crafts store, and you'll probably try to get your vinyl that way, which is the same way that I started, but you also have to understand this way is very, very, very expensive, and it will cost you in the long run. I know the first couple of shirts that I sold, I made absolutely no revenue. I probably actually lost money between $25 shirts, getting the vinyl. You know, if you have a shirt with 2-3 colors of vinyl in Michael's, you might pay like $13 to $16 per vinyl. And if it's 3-4 colors on that shirt, you know, that can cost you $40, $50 in vinyl plus the cost of the shirt. So if you're selling the shirt for $50, bro, you're basically breaking even or losing about $5, $10, $15. So it can be tough, man. So I say that's definitely one of the biggest challenges, just figuring out your finances, figuring out how to make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? I was really big on shirt quality. Like, I just wanted the best shirts that was possible in the market, and I was really willing to take that loss. I was okay with that in the beginning. So, you know, you just kind of got to find your lane with that, find what works for you. And like I said, man, go with it, run with it. Another thing that helped me was doing more research on the shirts, right? So I used to use these blanks. I'm not going to put it out there because I'm not going to give y'all too much, man. I can't give you too much of the sauce. But I used to use these very expensive blanks. They're about $25, but they were really good quality shirt. I was able to find another US supplier who made a shirt pretty similar. It's not all the way to the quality of the ones I was using before, but it's pretty close, bro. I feel like it's about as close as I could get for a United States product to get to me as quickly as I needed for a third of the price. So the original ones that I was getting were about $25 on average. Now I'm getting my blanks for about $7. Still in the US. These aren't coming from China. They coming straight here from the US, you know what I'm saying? So you can find ways to save money. That's just gonna come with time. It's gonna come with research, and it's just gonna come with overall experience that you have with what you're trying to do with your brand and your business. Outside of all the money and the financial aspects of the business, the other hardest things that I noticed is obviously gonna be like the marketing side of things. So trying to get the word out there, trying to get the name out there, like that's probably the hardest part. Like, you can come up with funds, you can come up with some money somehow, some way, one way or another, to get some money to get your equipment, get your tees, get all this. You can find a way to get the money, right? But once you get all this money and you invested in all this equipment, right? All this equipment, you have materials, right? You get all that together, you're ready to get started, you starting to press some shirts out. Now you have all these shirts made with no one to sell them to. So that becomes what I consider probably the hardest part of the whole process, which is just trying to get the word out there, trying to get the name out there, and just trying to build a market for your brand, right? So obvious ways to kind of speed up that process. Obviously, if you have friends, hopefully your friends repost you, share your stories, share your posts, things like that on Instagram. Use Twitter, use Snapchat. Use YouTube like I'm doing right now. Use as many platforms as you can to push out your brand and get it to as many eyes as possible, right? That's super key. And a lot of people miss out on that detail, right? Another thing I noticed, like, cause I know a lot of people that sell shirts and like different apparel and like all that around the way. Bro, build your website, bro. Build your website. I see a lot of people just selling shirts to like DMs, like, and they'll have good products, but it's like, it doesn't look professional when you don't have a website. You don't have a structure, bro. It looks like a real business when you have a website. You got an address or a P.O. box, which we're gonna get into that next. You know, you got custom shipping bags and all that when you're sending out a product. Like, I'm making mine look like a legit business. Like, Valley Supply, we are a legit business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Valley Supply times Tate Training, you already know what's going on. We're about to do the collab soon, but you know, it's all me. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just really want to make sure that you put your all into it, because your brand is you. Your brand is who you are. It's your identity. And then outside of getting your friends to market for you, other things that I would do would include like the Instagram promotional tools, the TikTok promotional tools. Even Snapchat has a place where you can pay for advertisements through Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Those are going to be like your paid options, right? You got your Instagram, Facebook, which is the same company. Snapchat, TikTok, you can pay for promotion on all those, right? You can make promotional videos with the TikToks, you know, put something together real creative, put that out, you know what I'm saying? You can pay for some promotion, or you could just use some hashtags for free on TikTok for sure, and you might just blow up, you know what I'm saying? TikTok is a great platform if you just getting started and you trying to like blow up quickly. TikTok is definitely gonna be your best option for that, for sure. So I would definitely try that. But it's a lot of different ways that you can do it. I don't like to give out too much of my sauce, but another thing that I like to do, I'll print off business cards, I'll print off flyers, posters, some of everything, and I'll go around the town, around the city, and I'll post them up. I'll take the business cards, I'll leave them places. I'll get like a stack of 500 business cards. You can get 20, 30 flyers, some whatever that you can get made at a Vista print, Walgreens, they do it sometimes for you. And theirs be quick too. They be doing like that little 2-hour pickup zone that you could order it and have it picked up in like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely check out Walgreens, but Vista Print too, they got some good ones. And just set up some kind of promotion, man. Set up something to where you can put the product in front of the people. That's what you're trying to do. You want to get eyes on your product, right? You want people to constantly see it. And then when they see it, they're like, I want to buy that. You know what I'm saying? And then once you get to that point, you good, you smooth selling, you know? And I know for me, like the shirts and just my brand and my apparel, like that's my long run. You know what I'm saying? This is what I want to do for the rest of my life right here. I want to own my own business, own my own brand. I want to work for myself. And I feel like everybody should have that goal, that dream, that ambition, and that drive to go out here and get what you want for real. And the only way you're gonna get there is by putting forth the effort. And I'm just trying to give y'all some of the sauce, some of the keys. And also I just wanna walk y'all through this whole process with me because I'm still learning myself. Like I've only been into the apparel game now about 3-4 months, bro. Maybe not even that long. I'm talking about from when I first got the idea that this is what I wanted to do. I'm at 3 to 4 months. And now I'm at a point to where I have, you know what I'm saying, samples. I have pieces, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting together a promotional video while I'm filming this YouTube video, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta go at it, man. You gotta attack it and you gotta go 100 with it, just like anything else. You know, you gotta attack it 100 and man, you gotta just keep it going, bro. Yeah, and this definitely was not intended to be a long video, man. I really just wanted to come to y'all and just talk with y'all with a little bit. I see my last video I did, it was doing some pretty good views and all that. So I really just wanted to come back up here, check in, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on, let y'all know what I'm doing, which is the same thing every day, man. Working, grinding, trying to push out as much product as I can, just trying to spread the word as much as I can. Trying to give away some of the sauce a little bit. And I'm just trying to be great, bro. I just want to be great in life. And if you can support me and my brand Valley Supply, make sure y'all go to the link that's gonna be in the description on this video. Check out that link, man. Go cop you a shirt or two. Go cop you a friend one for a birthday, for Christmas, for a special event, whatever it might be, man. Go support your boy if you can. And that's pretty much all I have for this video, man. I just want to thank every single one of my subscribers, supporters, followers, all that. Man, I love y'all, man. Much love, much respect. And that's pretty much all I have for this video, man. So until next time, this your boy Tay Trending, man. We up out of here. Peace.